Welcome back to the 0 to 7 podcast, where each week we talk about our business decisions and strategies to reach our goal of going from 0 to 7 figures of income in just 1 year. Do you think people know that I'm wearing slippers? Well, they're probably going to know now because it's in the podcast.
What they do want to know, are you wearing pants?
I am wearing pants. Oh no, that's not where I thought this was going.
Yeah.
Speaking of not
that's
knowing,
what they talk about all the Zoom calls. All the Zoom calls are like, well, during COVID, well, did you dress up or not?
Speaking of things not going how we were expecting, let's go like straight into the number. We're at 81.2 now.
Oh,
definitely.
We're supposed to be at like 400. We're
Definitely
400,000 off.
Yeah, definitely not at 500,000 yet. Because we're halfway through the year. Like we're thinking.
What are our biggest things that we've have been our problem?
I mean,
I think we've talked about them. But
yeah, we've talked about them, and it's not marketing.
no.
Like I thought, well, maybe that's just
I could tell you turned the ads on last week.
intro. What?
I could tell you turned the ads on last week. My phone wouldn't stop.
That's good. At first when we started going after this, I was like worried about, are we going to find enough customers? That's definitely not the problem.
The problem.
We have far too many customers. The problem really is just trying to find cleaners that can be reliable and like actually want to work full time, or just like getting through the whole like hiring process quick.
Yeah.
Because once we have them and once they're like
Started, they're good.
Yeah, they're good. We just got to get them to always show up and not just we've had some people like just disappear day of, just like they're gone.
Yeah.
I guess they don't work for us.
We
now.
actually had one today.
We had another one today.
Yeah, this is our second cleaning. Or it's our second day of training. And normally we do about 3 days before we start to think about what they're going solo now. And that's been our that's been much better since we did that before, where training wasn't as good. Now we have a little better training in the 3 days, and then we start to think about them. But like this one, no call, no show this morning. I was like, well, good thing we now do it exactly the way we the things we were learning. Which we
could you imagine if that was a
before.
client?
I know.
If like we did the one cleaning, and they're like, all right, you're good. And the next day they just don't show up. Oh.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm really glad we started doing the more days of actual cleanings versus just talking to them and going through it that way. But that way's been, it's been a lot better that way. But anyways, we're still getting to the couple days in, and they before they even go solo, they're already
they've just disappeared.
And I think like I almost want to put in the email that says, hey, in the offer that goes, we inform unemployment if you just no call, no show and disappear. Because some of them that are on unemployment, they come in there, we give them a job, and then I'm pretty sure they probably just go back, because we ran into that issue in 2020 when like there was so much unemployment stuff that like we would have so many people show up, like schedules interviews for the photography side. They would schedule interviews and they just never show up. You had like a full day of 10 people and maybe 2 of them showed up.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, you could tell they were just getting it to check the box.
Just to like, hey, look, see, I had all these interviews, but they never actually showed up to them.
So I'm tempted to put that in there. I know a whole bunch of other people that it's like, yeah, I just finally just started reporting them.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, our problem is people. That's where where our problem is it's getting enough people.
So what you're saying is I'm really good at my job.
Oh, we'll go with that.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. The schedule's looking kind of slim in 3 months from now. I'm just kidding.
3 months from now, golly. So as far as like we've turned our ads back on, we've started hiring more people. I mean, pretty much. I mean, that's our move going forward, right? Like, just do you think we'll still make it? Like, that's the question. I mean, as the business owner, like that's kind of like what it comes down to. Of like,
well, the goal-oriented me side says yes, and the back side says no. I look at the reports, looking at them, no. But goal side of me says yes, we're going to find a way. So at the moment, that's where we're going. But if we can find a way, actually, we have a meeting today with, we have now 2 people doing the hiring, meeting with them today to figure out a better plan of where we're, because if it's people and it's them getting to 2 days, maybe it's on that side. Maybe we're, oh, hey, Alexa.
She's let us know that it's 9:59 a.m.
Yeah, so you guys know what time we're recording this. So anyways, we're meeting with them to see if we can figure out a problem there, to figure out if we can get that side. So
yeah, if we can close that loop.
Yeah, so if it's people-wise, then we need to figure out what we're getting the people. And we actually been calling all their references.
Oh, yeah?
So most businesses don't even do that, or when you get hired, you know how it is. So we actually, some of them have just been putting fake things on there because they go, I don't know who that person is.
I don't know who that is. We've actually gotten that phone call a couple times of like, does this person work for you guys?
Who?
We have 200 people and we don't have anyone by that name. So yeah, no, yikes.
Yep. So people. So we got to get, we're back to the first one. Remember, it was getting some customers. We kind of got that figured out. And then we moved back to them. We needed to do training. And then we needed to learn how to do the training. We got that kind of figured out. And now we're trying to figure out how, backstep one more step, say, hey, now we got to figure out where the people problem's at. So figuring out that problem. And maybe it's, we got to offer, we got to risk it and do more full-time ones or something.
Right.
Maybe it's risking it that far.
Hey, if you want to get a bunch of full-time people, I will blow that ad up. I had to think about it because the button.
We actually did hire, I think we talked about it last time, we did hire somebody full-time. And actually, the cleaning that we hired them for to make sure we could cover, we lost that one last week by $10.
Oh, man. Oh, we lost the bid by $10?
Yeah, they says we now found somebody within our budget, and it was $10 difference. We did tell them we were going to revisit after 30 days to make sure we could...
Say it. Today only, $11 off.
We did tell them we were going to revisit after 30 days to go to
see how they like theirs.
Just to make sure. Well, just to make sure
gotcha.
that everything was like going to be as expected, and then go. We were probably just going to reduce it to the $10 of which would have been our, like, it would have been in our range of prices of what's actually listed on the website. But we were just, we're like,
we didn't cross the T's and dot the I's.
Yeah. So we lost that one for $10.
$10. Wow. Yep.
So anyways, I saw, since I was a little worried about that, I looked at it last night, and we have another cleaning for that person. It's now twice a week. So that's actually filled up 2 of their days. And then now we should be back. Them doing residential stuff, so we should be good with that one. But
gotcha.
It might come down to we gotta hire some more full-time people, and
send it.
We also have some that are.
I need somebody to make money so I can spend more in advertising.
Yeah. And there was what other questions? People. That's what we need. We need people.
Yep.
The only way we're gonna make this is that we gotta figure out our people problem.
Yep.
And that might be, we might have to risk it for the biscuit and hire some more full-time. So.
Nice. All right. Well, that's how we're gonna do it. But that's all the time we have for today. Nice short.
Wait. What's our percentage?
69. We're still at 69%.
Still at 69%. Yep. So, okay, finish up.
Okay. Now, this is all the time that we have for this week. Thank you so much for tuning into the 0 to 7 podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, be sure to subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on or watching on, because we have that now. We have videos. If you really like this podcast, go ahead and leave us a 5-star rating. It really helps out. And if you did not like this podcast, go ahead and hit that thumbs down button twice. And we'll see you guys next week.
And if you guys like the podcast and you like the setup, come rent it from us.
Come right in front of it. Oh, yeah, that's what. You're going right into that, huh? Okay.
They might like it. Maybe they want to rent it.
If you like this podcast studio, I worked really hard on it. And so did Dominic. And Ryan helped too. All right. See you next week.